along with her sister, this was another impulse purchase. Cause might as well get both, right? Can't believe what this brand is doing, honestly, and if they just fine-tune some stuff, they'll definitely rival a lot of the other brands out there. Blokees Fantastic's Xiao Qiao from Honor of Kings. So let's check her out. There's the top, there's the bottom, left side, and right side. Okay, let's get her opened up. So we pulled the whole art card out this time. And this is what she looks like. Looking pretty good. Some hands and stand parts. Instructions. Those are all her parts. How to build the stand and attach the hat and stuff. And how to swap her faces and hands. Art card as well, looking very nice. Very shiny. And she has 2 trays, kind of. There's the stand base and the hat on the left, and then there's the girly and the giant stalk thing here. There we go. Any other plastic bit? I don't think so. It's a little funny how you can see the ball joints there, but I guess not any other way to do it. Otherwise, she looks very nice, very cute. Not as big as her big sister, but sculpting, details and everything, it's very, very nicely done, I think. Although my lighting doesn't really do it any favors, does it? So once again, I will supplement some better shots. Otherwise, very impressed with the Blokees so far. Very, very nice. And here is just a quick shot of them together. What do you reckon? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think looks better? I personally think I prefer Xiao Qiao. I think she's a bit cuter. Although they kind of look like just Genshin characters, don't they? For the articulation of Xiao Qiao, head turns really well because there's nothing getting in the way. Tilts a little bit, but then pops off, and then you will have to remove the face plates and the hair to pop it back on because that's what the Blokees joint is like. So just pop it in like that. A little bit hard to do. I think that's in. Yeah, so pop it in like that, and then she will fall apart. So just be careful with her. Okay, so tilts doesn't really have any. Forwards, backwards, or rather nods, a little bit limited by the back hair there. But it's okay because she is cute as hell. Otherwise, arms move up to the sides, very good. Of course, you can just rotate them up as well. Forward reach, once again, a little bit limited. Would love to see a butterfly joint or something there. I guess backwards reach, it's nothing fancy. There is no butterfly, oh, no, not butterfly, no bicep rotation there. Elbow bends, very, very average, but it's okay because she's a mage, right? Otherwise, wrists move very well. But yeah, some better elbows, better shoulders, that would be good. Otherwise, these things move up and down. You can rotate them if you want, so that won't get in the way there. For tilts like that, forwards, backwards, rotation, all good. So some good movement, although she will pop off if you try to push the angles. Otherwise, this is all soft material, so that will get out of the way. And despite being soft, it does look really nice, even though there is no shading on it. So yeah, details and everything really well done. Her legs, they do have a slight pull down. I'm not sure if you can see it there. So it does have a slight pull down. So she can spread like this normally. Although rather I think it pulls down by itself. So that is pretty much what you're going to get with the spread. Kicking backwards and forwards. Like that. But will pop off if you're not careful. So just about that much. I think that's not too bad. And then there is some thigh rotation there. This thing is also just a floating piece, a tight floating piece, so that will rotate. Knee bends, about that much, so not too much. Feet move like so. And this also rotates. So yeah, articulation, you know, nothing fancy. I'll just keep saying the same thing over and over again. The shoulders, elbows, knees, if those can be improved, then Blokees will be a real competitor with the other brands. Xiao Qiao has 3 faces. She has a default happy face, which is very, very cute. Details, print work, very nice. Probably my favorite face of the bunch. Don't know too much about her character, but she seems super cute. Actually, I lied. This kind of worried face is also super cute. I guess they can be used for different situations, but yeah, very expressive, looking very nice. Finally, we have a closed-eyed kind of resting face. And this one also looks good, but no eye details, which is kind of what I prefer. In saying that, still looks good. So Xiao Qiao has this kind of thing, which is it's actually really funny. I didn't notice the face. It's kind of creepy. I guess it's like a broomstick of some sort. And she like rides it, and she like sits there, and then that's just a little bit creepy. But I think it's pretty funny. Whether you use this with her or whether you just like use it standalone, I think it's a fun accessory to have. So it's solid enough plastic. It's not, yeah, it's pretty solid plastic. So that's good. Here is her hat, which you will have to attach via a stand. So just plug it in there. But otherwise, you should be able to move it around, and I think it looks pretty good. It is made of a soft plastic, slightly see-through, and this thing is, it's also a soft plastic, but just be careful of it. You wouldn't want to go and break that thing. But the colors and everything look really nice. So I think it's meant to look like this, and if you just have that on like a stand on display or something, the colors really pop, and so be a very nice display piece. Pretty cool, so a whole bunch of accessories, and they all look really good. Xiao Qiao's stand base, a lot of holes in it. Honor of Kings, Blokees. The stand arms and hands and stuff. For hands, she has relaxed open hands. She has some open kind of holdy hands, although she doesn't really come with anything to hold. Although I'm sure you can like find some accessories for her. Finally, she's got this pair of gesture hands, which I don't know what gesture that is, but I guess it works. Just makes for some different poses. So it's not a crazy variety of hands, but I think it's okay. And there is a little bit of building required. Okay, so to build it up, we slap these together first. Like that. Another one. One more. So we got 3 of those. Just kidding, we have one more. So this one goes with that. So we got 3 of the same ones and then one which is a little bit different. And then we take this, attach one of the long things, take this, I believe, put that in there. So you just push it down like that. Attach this pipe looking thing to it. So it will go in like that, and I think that's the wrong way. So that's so it should be like that, I think. So push that in the right way. And then we have something like this. Take one of these things and plug it in there. Take this long thing, plug it at the top. What else do we need? We need one more of these things. Put that up there. This T-shaped part. Plug it in like so. And then this thing goes in there. After that, you take your last one of these. Pop it at the top. This thing up there. This thing goes on here. And then these 2 claw things, just push it into wherever it fits, which is here. So this thing, it can clamp. And this is the whole stand thing built up. With this, you can clamp onto the broomstick thing, like so, and that will hold it up. For the hat, just plug it in the top like so. On Xiao Qiao's back, there is not actually any hole, so what you do is just remove this thing. And that is where the stand will go. This is what she looks like with all the stuff. For height, Xiao Qiao is about 15 centimeters or 6 inches. With the hat and everything, she's about 19 centimeters or 7.5 inches. So which sister do you prefer? I reckon they're both pretty cool, but Xiao Qiao here is super cute and the broom I find is just so funny. I'll drop some links down below for where you can hopefully grab them, along with some other stuff. If you're interested, do check out the Big Sisters review. Thanks for watching, I'll see you again next time.